Please. This is the last time I'm gonna try. Fortunately, whatever was going on will not happen again. I don't know what to do. I've already turned. Right. So if anybody hope to get to it without pay for right now. This is a question that hasn't asked one and is a new subscriber. Please leave your question and I will try to answer it. I'm fine, just nobody's in here. Later on in the daytime, depending on the weather, may or may not be. If nobody has a question, I'll be back later. I'm gonna be back later. I try to be like early morning time, like about 10 or 11 Central Standard Time. It's 2, almost 3 o'clock in the morning here now. My internet connection is not like this usually, so um, Alrighty. I'm gonna log off. The internet connection should be much better when I do come back on in the morning. Or whenever I'm about to go ahead and I don't know. I'm thinking about logging off now. Oh my. Okay. I'm thinking about heading off right now. I'm not turning the screen black. That's probably happening whenever I get disconnected, but honestly, I'm kind of getting frustrated. So I'm gonna try to be back in the morning, 11 or Central Standard Time US, on in the first stream, when I first got the live stream started. So likely whenever I come back, it should be working properly. It's probably due to the weather. Whenever it's like raining or anything outside. Yeah, now. But if I get cut out one more time, I'm gonna have to go. We go. Come on. Yes, it is still live. Denise, if the screen ever goes off, I guess the screen turn black even at that point, but it depends on what device you're on. If you still have your questions, just repost it. But again, you're gonna have to bear with me because I keep getting cut out. Just go ahead and read. Hello. This is for the free. Is for a returning subscriber. It's if you're a new subscriber and or a subscriber that hasn't had a free reading. I'm just trying to read for it's not doing what I need to do. What was your question? Not P Love. Denise, if you have your question, please do post it so I can. Maybe that could make it work a little. Or maybe have. I'm a little frustrated with this internet, so right now, if I seem like I ain't got no motivation, it's because this internet is really making me angry. Not angry. I just thought about something. I do reading somebody ordered a video reading and it's uploading, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I'm so stupid. That's what it is, I think, but I get this person their reading and that's exactly what it is. I'm crazy. I'm so stupid. 10,000 live stream I've had to start, but I have to keep that uploading because I don't want this person waiting for their reading any longer. That's what it is. It's that video uploading. So I'm crazy because I'm sitting here trying to figure out why it's doing this, but now I think I know why. Once I stop that video, it'll start working properly. But I can't do that right now. Okay, so I'm on Victoria. Kayana, if you're still here, I'll get you after Victoria. Denise, if you still have a question, please do post it. If I don't get to you guys, please do join me in another live. Central, I might have that video done. Hi, Autumn. Adam, I think it's just me. It's probably not you. I think it's my connection. I'm annoyed, and I do apologize. Get to you. You're gonna maybe have to. Here we go again. Crazy. Yep. Okay. Well, just post your questions and make sure you are new and are subscribed. If you want to be priority, I am it's 555 per question. If you want to be bumped up on the list, yeah, but not a lot of people are gonna understand. So, try to post your question just once. Like I said, one person at a time. Hi, Bill Banny or Billy Banny 08. Please bear with me. Those of you that are coming in, I'm having internet problems later on today. Okay, so Victoria, you are wanting to know if your person stalks you. I would hope not. I mean, but let's see. So Victoria Lee, it looks like, I wouldn't say stalking, but I do feel like he is admiring you from afar. You have Page of Cups. The pages are kind of most of the paginations a lot. So yeah, he does look at your profile. I wouldn't call it stalking. Stalking ain't the right word to be using, but that's kind of a little creepy. I don't know why people use that word, but yes, he is admiring you, and he has been looking. In your case, it's a good thing. So that is for Victoria. I'm gonna try to move through them quickly this time. That, honey, please tell me you did, because if not, I'm about to throw this computer on the floor. Oh my God. I think I might. I'm guessing not, or to delete that, pause that uploading somehow. Okay, so Victoria, if you need a recap, you got Page of Cups. It's like a very cute type of way for your particular. Okay, Anna. Just keep in mind that otherwise I get distracted. Kiana, are you, just because this is uncomfortable? Okay. Sometimes it could be your end. It is mine too, but sometimes it could be yours, because some of the time I'm not buffering. I'm not buffering at all. Whenever I do like disconnect or something, it tells me that my connection is unstable. I really need this video to upload for this person so they can get their reading. Now I could stop it, but please do only post your questions once, guys. I do see them. Even if the chat disconnects, your stuff is still there. I can do it from the computer. I just thought about that. I don't even have to get up. I feel like I've done the reading for you, so do keep that in mind. Sometimes I might be able to recognize your name. Sometimes I may not. If not, I don't know what the problem is. If you're a regular dressed to be shown right now, so okay. So Kayana, are you still here? I did cancel that upload really quickly, so it should be working better now. I mean, If not, I don't know what to do. So, okay. Guys, I don't necessarily need background information, but people do that a lot trying to get me to guess, and I don't like that. So please do not do that. Okay, where is your question? Somebody did that earlier, and then tell me after I did their. I'll have to get off again because I got to do something, but somebody up. So I'm just shuffling, by the way. I do have a process for that, so bear with me. Like today or recently, but generally, yeah, I think I did because I remember. Okay, so okay, can anybody hear me? On. Okay, Danielle, have I done a free reading for you before? I think I have. I definitely remember your name. Donna, if you're still here, I feel like your responsibilities thinks that is a so you have Knight of Wands and Ten of Wands, and now it's going back. Okay, Knight of Wands and Ten of Wands, which that's okay, Danielle. I really don't remember how it's spelled differently than most people I know with that name. So yeah, I don't feel like I'm gonna say no because. So Kayana, I'm gonna say no, but she's not necessarily, you know. Now, if you ask her and talk to her about it, yeah, I feel like she will, but you're gonna have to ask her. Because right now she's not getting that you need any clarity about anything. She's one of the type of people that will not address something unless you confront her about it. You're gonna have to ask her. So I'm gonna say no unless you make it a priority to ask and ask her where you guys stand and things like that. So Kiana, that is for you. Also could be some fire sign energy here. The wands associated with that. If not your primary zodiac signs, it is in other or could be in other areas of your chart, or possibly you're just taking on the energy of fire. Fire is also passion as well. So that is for Kayana. I hope you heard that and it made sense. As far as I know, on my end, I wasn't cut out. So, Autumn, if you're still here, I'm going to do you and then I'll do Danielle. Now, guys, try to remember if you're new or not, because I want to give new people a chance. I don't want to keep reading for the same. Well, I'm going to, do stuff for everybody, not just new subscribers. But sometimes I will only cater the lives to new people because I want new people to be able to get to know me and get readings. All right. So, Autumn Fairy, are you still here? Okay. Now, I kind of fixed the problem just a little bit by canceling that upload, because what I was doing was uploading somebody's video reading that ordered for me. So that was one reason why it was cutting out. I didn't realize it right away. I had just thought about it. So that's one thing that may help. But still, the weather is not so great outside, so that's messing it up too. So I do not do readings based on zodiac signs. Do keep that in mind. I never need birth dates. I don't need zodiac signs. At the most, I might need your name or like an initial or something, but I can work from your usernames as well. But yeah, if you ever get a reading from me, you do not have to, I don't need to know when you were born. I don't need to know your sign. No, I don't work like that. So, okay, Autumn Fairy. You know what? I think I have a deck with that title, Autumn Fairy. It's a card with that on there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I mean, you didn't have to give me the name. I'm already looking into it now. But I'm just generally saying the zodiac signs don't help me. Did I shuffle this? Nope. So far you have You're Ready, you have There's Something Better, and you have If You Believe. So I feel like he does have plans to visit you, yes. But I almost feel like you won't be at home. Well, give me a second. I'm running behind on some stuff. You have There's Something Better. So for some people, when I get that card, it's about there's a better approach of going about a certain situation. So you guys are ready to meet. I feel like you've known each other long enough to meet up now. But I kind of feel like right now you don't 100% really believe that he's going to come see you or that you'll ever like. Yeah, but let me see. So I'm just clarifying. By the way, I'm using Oceanic Tarot right now if anybody's interested. Oh, yeah. I knew you. I just couldn't figure out. I just remember knowing your name for sure. Yeah, that's. I'm still. I have been thinking about that. I just thought, like, when I got off the live stream that night, I was like, wow. But yeah, I knew I remembered your name. At least I couldn't put my finger on. But yeah. So do keep in mind, guys, I do private readings as well. Check out my most recent live streams that I did before this one. It got really specific. Those are some ways that I can tune in. So if you really want to see how I work, go visit those lives. I do have other lives like that, but those are the ones that I know for a fact. Yeah, really, really, really specific. So, uh, yeah, I'm in a different chair, number one, and I kind of got it positioned a little different. Um, ooh, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Mm. FAI. Sorry, it's taking me a second. I'm just the world. Okay, so I do feel like you will meet up. You will see each other. But what he has told you about meeting is kind of not the case. Like, it's not going to be as soon as he said that it was going to be. And I definitely feel like you have the world here. Sometimes the world to me indicates travel. So somebody's going to see somebody. It may not necessarily be him coming to you, but you will see him. I just feel like he's exaggerating. You have the moon here, represents illusions, fantasy. Sometimes just using your intuition, psychic development, things like that. So following your intuition about hello, Laura. Um, following your intuition about what's going on in that particular connection. Um, but yeah, he is exaggerating, overplaying it just a little bit. He is ready to see you, but it may not be you. It may not be him coming to you. It's a high possibility that you will have to go to him. That's just the energy I'm being shown at this time. But yeah, I do think you will see him. But yeah. So Autumn Fairy, that was for you. I hope that made sense. So you're ready. There's something better. If you believe, and then you had the moon in the world. So yeah. So yeah, in due time, but I just feel like some of the stuff he said, he kind of either maybe he underestimated or overestimated what he was able to do. He kind of over exaggerated a little bit. Hello, Amy. I have no idea what you just said, Laura. If you are a new subscriber and you have not gotten a free reading from me before, you are able to ask a question. Laura, I have no idea what you just put in this chat, to be honest. I don't need to know when you were born or your zodiac signs. I don't work like that, so you don't have to give me that information. I don't need your birthday or the year or month or zodiac sign. Um, Now, when I get married to a person, Danielle, if you still would like to ask a question, you can. Yeah. So, guys, yeah, at most I might need a name or an initial. Don't need that sometimes either. But I definitely do not need your zodiac signs. Hi, Fact for Life. If you are a new subscriber and you have not had a free reading with me before, you can have a question. If you would like to be bumped up on the list, priority, I am taking payments for that. But your first question is free if I'm able to get to you. Um, so Danielle, did you still want me to answer you? Because I don't have a problem. All right. So please do, guys, subscribe if you haven't. Um, please only post your question one time. Autumn Fairy, I hope you were able to hear your reading. Okay, thank you. Just give me, I can't focus on more than one person at a time, but you would just need to post your question once. I'll scroll up whenever I need to get to your question. So I don't want, if you over spam, it's kind of hard for me to relocate the questions and stuff. I'm not going in any particular order right now. I'm just picking people randomly. So I will try to get to everybody though before I head off. I will be off in the next maybe 15, 20 minutes. Because I have to go wake up somebody so they can get to work. Okay. So I'll go with Laura and then Amy next. So Laura, your question was somebody's feelings for you. I'm going to try to get through these quickly just so I can try to get to everybody. And then again, because I do have to be off. I don't necessarily have to, but if it's not for me waking them up, sometimes they don't get up. And in that case, they're going to lose their job if I don't go get them and wake them up. So if I'm up at this time, I have made it a priority to make sure that they are up. I'm not at my place at the moment, so ew. You want to live with him. Okay. Well, it is important to know where somebody stands with you before you make a decision to live together, because I mean, it's not necessarily permanent just because you're living with each other, but like, I don't know, I just feel like you would need to know that before. So, I mean, I get why you are asking that. But don't just be moving in with anybody, because people are crazy. Like, I know people that literally move in with people literally like the second that they meet them. Try not to judge. I mean, I do kind of believe in love at first sight, but nah, that's too much to be doing. You might need to think about that. Okay, so Laura and then Amy. It's 3:23. There we go. So it's finally cutting off again. Okay, so it's 3:23 a.m. right now. About 3:45, 3:50, I'll be off, and then you guys can catch me later on when I get back on. Okay, so Laura, are you still here? So, okay. All right. So I feel like he's definitely a kid at heart. A page card came up, but I've had put it back in the deck. It's not the same card, but the same suit came up. So you have another page that popped back up. Page of Cups or pages in general are kind of childlike people. So I feel like he's going into this. If you've already talked to him about living together, he's going into this thinking that it's kind of like all fun and games. You have the Vortex also. Well, here's the Page of Cups. You have the Vortex also. Vortex in this deck is the Devil card. So yeah, I feel like going to be very playful. A lot of sexual energy. So he's already thinking about that. If you have told him this, if you haven't, he's still thinking about this. So I see him being playful. I feel like he's going with the flow though. Um, like, let me see. So the star, hope. He does have hope for your relationship. When you say you want to live with him, I'm assuming you guys have talked about it or something. But you do have the star, so that's a very good card. It's very positive. It's success. It's hope for the future. But yeah, I would. It's more like playful imagination type of thing. So it's just like, yeah, there are feelings there, Laura, but it's like kind of like two kids, like just like a lot of flirting, a lot of like if you're cooking or something, he'll come up behind you and kind of like hug you from the back type of thing is what I see. So it's just like I feel like a playing house type of vibe, if you know what I'm saying. However, I mean it's not a bad thing, but just expect a lot of playfulness. You have Nine of Wands, so I feel like when he starts to do that, it's gonna maybe kind of scare you off a little bit. Like not necessarily scare you off, but like you'll maybe start being defensive, and maybe he's like that now and you're defensive, like you actually like it but you pretend like you don't around him, like you'll be like, get off of me even when you want him on you. So if that's not the energy now that's coming up, you're gonna be like scared to maybe show affection back, possibly, I feel. But I mean, I don't see necessarily a reason why you wouldn't move in. Just know that if you guys do live together for a while, at least the first bit is going to be like he can't keep his hands off of you. You might even get annoyed by that, but I do feel like you're going to like it, but then kind of like pretend like you don't. Um, but yeah, I see feelings are strong enough to move in. Just a lot of playful inner child type of energy. So you think you can handle that? Go for it. It's not serious. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not serious. That just means that a lot of the time he's going to be very playful. Um, I wouldn't say even that it's not stable, because normal relationships sometimes do that in the very beginning, especially when you're moving in with somebody. But doesn't mean it's not stable. That just means that they're gonna admire you a lot. They're gonna pay a lot of attention to you. It's playful. Doesn't mean it's not serious, but it's just them having a playful type of personality almost consistently. But yeah, I mean, take that how you want to take it, but I don't think it's necessarily negative. But just know that you might possibly end up getting annoyed by that, by him like touching you all the time, because you did get 9 of Wands. So try to remember to make space, create some space, because being with somebody on a daily basis in the same household, it can kind of maybe get frustrating. People think it's fun all the time, which sometimes it can be, but sometimes you get tired of people. Like, you just need your space. So make sure like somebody's going somewhere during the day. And this isn't for everybody. Some people can handle being around one person all day, but and some people think they can handle it, but then when it happens, they're like, I can't deal with this. So do try to like if you guys have jobs or something, let that be your time apart. You know, a healthy relationship does need space, I feel. This doesn't mean space to cheat or space like that, or just leaving the home. It just means like, I'm going to go here today. You're going to go there today. And then when we come back, we can, be around each other. So that is Laura, and that's just some advice there. So Amy, are you still here? I hope that helped, Laura. Okay, so you asked, will I get married to the person I'm thinking about? So right now between you and this person, there seems to be, well, I'm assuming you've dealt with this person in a relationship or something before, just assuming here. So you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringings and spiritual path. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean like spiritual differences or anything like that. It's just kind of, whoa. Did you say you cheated on him? Or am I tripping? I hope I read that wrong, but so like you guys are not on, okay. You guys are not on the same wavelength. Like, he doesn't really believe in marriage, I feel. Like, it's not that he doesn't believe in it. He just feels like he's a type that doesn't feel like they need like a piece of paper to confirm a relationship or make a relationship official. So I would say this person is not really the marrying type. They're not traditional, I don't feel. So yeah, like I was saying, so there is compromise. You see those balance things right there. There is where they will make like an offer, like assuming you know this person. By the way, this is not just if you're like crushing on them or something, but they will offer you something. So like I was saying, well, let me get to my point here first. So like I was saying, I don't feel like this person really wants to marry anybody. And if they do, it would be to please other people, basically. It wouldn't be because they wanted to. But yeah, I don't feel like they're the marrying type. So I am going to say no, but just let me get a little more clarification. And this doesn't mean that the person doesn't like you or anything. It just means simply that they do not feel like a marriage license or walking down the aisle means a lot. Like, not that it doesn't mean a lot, but they feel like they don't have to have it to claim someone, to be with somebody. They're happy with the way things are. Um, but yeah, I would say yeah, overall no, but I just want to, I'm trying to give you guys a little detail in behind it, so it's not going to be sometimes straightforward answers. Um, yeah. These cards, for some reason, are hard to shuffle today. But I feel like high fact for life. I feel like though that it's like this. If they've been with you for a long time, even if not for a long time, it's like it'll be like you're married, but they don't feel like, oh, they have to go get a ring or anything like that to be married to somebody. If that makes sense. Let me see. So, I mean, there is positive movement forward if this person is in your energy. There could even be like abundance coming, but like if you're looking for marriage or anything other than what he's giving you now, I wouldn't expect it. And if he does do it, it will be to make somebody else happy and to keep from having to fight about something, I feel. So this is for Amy still. Well, it doesn't have to be marriage. You don't have to be married to be committed. Boyfriend and girlfriend is committed. But what I'm saying is titles are not important for him. So yeah, I feel like he will want to keep you around. But as far as like marriage, I don't feel like he's in a rush for that. And I don't really feel like he wants to do that. At least not right now. He could have a change of heart, but his energy at this time is not focused on that. So I hope that helps, Amy. Thank you for stopping by and for subscribing. Please do join me in my other live streams and stay tuned for videos coming up. Okay, fact for life. I'm going back up to look for your question. You're welcome. Guys, I do appreciate that once you do subscribe, that you do try to stick around and, kind of give me a little chance here. I've been doing this for a couple years now, and I would like to reach more people so that I can contribute more on here. So yeah, just staying subscribed would help me a lot, and I will try to provide you guys with more content. And again, I do free stuff from time to time, so you never know. Even if it does say only paid, sometimes in those paid live streams toward the end, if you stick around, I'll offer free stuff. You just have to come in. So yeah. No, because a lot of people, they subscribe just to get the free question and then they unsubscribe soon after. Or if I can't get to them, they'll unsubscribe. But I do try to get to everybody. I've been trying. YouTube doesn't allow you to do certain stuff when you're smaller YouTubers. So I've been working on this channel forever now. So do help me out. Stay subscribed. You don't even got to watch my videos, but you know, if you can kind of, you know, help me out a little bit. All right, so I'm on You Fact for Life. I just have a shuffling process. I'm gonna have to go in about maybe 10 minutes because I have to do something. But if I didn't get to you before that time, come back and I'll get to you later when I come back on. Just if you keep your bell on, you should be notified when I'm back online. So the internet connection is doing way better now since I cut that video off. So that was obviously the issue. So facts for life. Will you reconcile with your husband soon? Okay. Well, so first you have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So there will be an opportunity to reconcile. But what I don't know right now is if it'll be soon. So just give me a second. Okay. So this popped out, so it won't be soon, but I do feel like there will be an opportunity to work on things, or you'll be faced with the decision of either making it work or continuing to walk away. So it's just the decision is up to you at that point, but you do definitely have a chance to save your marriage here. It's just not going to be like soon. It's not going to work right away. It's going to take a lot of patience. It's going to take, on both ends, a lot of effort if you are serious about working it out. But again, when you guys talk again or whatever the case is, regardless of anything right now that's going on, if you guys talk again and it starts to look like you're getting back on the right path, do know that it's not going to be right away where you guys get back together and start being all lovey-dovey. I feel like there's going to have to be, hi, Miss Lovely Ace, there's going to have to be some communication that needs to be worked on first. It is possible. Thank you for subscribing and for stopping by and liking. I'll be headed off here shortly. So if you have a question and you're new to me, please post it. If I end up not being able to get to you, I will get to you in another live stream later on. It's 3:42 a.m. Well, I said it's not going to happen soon, but okay. What? I'm gonna start taking that card out because we don't do those type of readings. Wait, FACTFORLIFE. Well, if he can kind of get off to himself and kind of meditate over things, you have meditations brings answers. So, if he can get out of that headspace of listening to other people and to them, yeah, you can work it out. And I feel like he wants to. It's just that since you have said that, it's just like, he feels like he'll look stupid to everybody else if he like comes back and tries to work on things. Because like you said, everybody is telling him not to, and this could be where this no is coming from. They're telling him no. But let's see. Within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks, I feel like there should be an opportunity for you guys to communicate without people influencing him. He just needs some time. I can only answer one question, guys, so do keep that in mind. I'm focusing on your initial question. But the important thing here is not to give up just because people are playing with his mind. His work on your partnership is sometimes it's about people giving up too soon. But you're just going to have to let him work that out. Amongst his family. So yeah, here's opportunity. So yeah, like I said, there will be opportunity to work on your partnership. So, I mean, I just don't feel like as soon as you talk, you guys will be back together. But it's like you guys will be working on it. You'll be communicating, and you'll be trying. So that is for Facts for Life. I'm finna have to head off in a few minutes. So the last person I'm going to answer is Miss Lovely Ace. If you are still here, if any of you other guys didn't get a question, I will be back at around 11:30 Central Standard U.S. time. So just come back then, turn your bell on. So Miss Lovely Ace, are you here? Okay, there you go. Hi, Charisma Bell. I'm about to get off here shortly, guys. Please do subscribe, turn your bell on. I'll be back in the morning, the daylight morning time. Right now is 3:46 a.m. Okay. You're welcome. I also do private readings, personal readings, so keep that in mind, guys, as well. All of the links or the ways you can find me are linked on my profile. So just go to my channel and you'll see different buttons to go to. Yeah. So you asked Miss Lovely Ace, I think, about finances. I'm just scrolling up so you not have to repost. Please keep in mind that I'm only answering one question. No questions throughout the reading. Let's see. Will your financial situation improve soon? If you guys are new to, you guys are new to me, but how I pull cards is different from anybody. I do not pull from the front or anything like that. The internet connection is okay for now because I figured out what the actual problem was. It's because I was uploading a video for a client, a video reading, and that was interfering with my internet connection on the live stream. So since I have turned that off, we've been okay. Okay, so Miss Lovely Ace, MISSLOVELYAC. Please do not pay attention to that in the back because I don't know what that is. You have forgiveness here, so I feel like either it looks like some type of debt clearing is going to happen. Clearing debt, not 100%, but like getting close to where you're able to get things under control. Also, maybe you are needing to harbor forgiveness towards maybe people you helped in the past because you feel like maybe these people you possibly helped financially before they kind of put you in this position where you are not able to, where your finances aren't good. Hi, Jessica. I am about to head off soon, guys, but I'll be back later, so just come back in. Right now, I'm on my last one for now because I'm actually supposed to be off now because I have to go do something really quick. I'll be back at 11 Central Standard U.S. time, so just turn the bell on and make sure you're subscribed, and I'll take questions later on today. So like I was saying earlier, why does this keep popping up? I feel like you might have some medical bills too. That might be, yeah. But I'm feeling like there's something that you're needing to pay. They're going to give you a plan for that. Wait a second. MISSLOVELYACE. Meditation brings answers. You have recovery, so yeah, should be coming up soon where your finances are going to be improved. I might come back on as soon as I get through doing what I'm doing, but if not, you can catch me at around 11-ish at Central Standard Time, 11 a.m., somewhere around there. But yeah, overall, yes, there's going to be some improvements in your anxiety about finances. They're going to be kind of, the improving health card came up. I tend not to show that often because I don't do health readings, but I felt like that's about like maybe some anxiety, being relieved of anxiety. So you're going to not necessarily like completely be relieved. It's just like, okay, you know, something's going to, maybe like an offer is going to come in for you where you're like, okay, I'm able to kind of relax my mind just a little bit. So I do feel like some payment plans for something is coming up too. Might not be medical, but it could be like other stuff. Payment plans. I don't know. It'll maybe make sense later. So let me go ahead and get off, guys. I'll be back either maybe in like the next 20 or 30 minutes, but if not, CST, which is Central Standard Time, about 11:30, something like that. I'll be back AM. So if you didn't get a question and you're new and subscribed, you'll get to ask me then, and I'll try to get to you. Bill Benny 08, if you can come back when I'm back on. Charisma to you. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'll be back later. Yeah, around that time. You're welcome, Miss Lovely Ace. I will see you guys later.